Alright, folks, we are back playing Criminal Case of Conspiracy, where Aline Seabrook was killed by a nail gun by Cynthia Lane. Let's go ahead and go on to Old Friends, New Beginnings. Alright, Jacob, I'm ready to go. Where do you want to celebrate our first case? Celebrate solving our first case together. Not so fast, Gloria. Greensboro might be a sleepy little town compared to Chicago, but the day isn't over yet. Martini has asked for your assistant, Jacob. You'll find her in the morgue. Well, you better go see what Martini wants. Before you go, Jasper's got a favor to ask of you. Nice to meet you, Jacob. I'm Amir's boyfriend. If you got a second, I'd like a word with you. I'll be ready in Rupert's lab. I'll wait for you at the morgue if you want to speak to Jasper before we see what Martini wants, Jacob. Ooh, Jasper. Nice. Her corner, Martini. I'm sorry to keep you late, Jacob, but something came up. I even canceled the date I had planned. I was looking so promising, too. The guy had a medical joke in his timber bio. Blood is red. Sinus is blue. I get Taxinora when I think of you. Girl, that's your idea of a promising date. Anyways, why do you have to cancel? One of my colleagues from the emergency department called an unidentified fatality at the steakhouse. There is nothing to indicate a foul play, so normally take care of it themselves. My colleague swears something's off, so I agreed to take a look. Jacob, will you head over there with me to recover the body? I never thought I'd be investigating 2 deaths in one shift, Jacob. Let's head to the steakhouse. Oh boy. What's up, Jasper? Thanks for stopping by, Debbie, Jacob. I must know you'd be pretty busy and all. But Amir told me you were interested in that satellite which fell in the forest a year ago, and I've been dying to go and see it. I know the satellite operator closed off the forest after the crash, but I was thinking we could try to sneak in if we get caught. We'll just pretend we didn't know. You're up for it? Great, let's head to the forest. I'm so glad you came with me, Jacob. What could be better than a stroll in the forest, reconnecting with Mother Nature? I think we're almost there, just a few more. Hey you, stop where you are. This area is off limits to the public. Sir, there must be a misunderstanding. Please, we can explain. Uh-oh. Holy snap, look how many... Oh my goodness. That's a lot of suspects, especially the quasis. Sir, I think there's been a misunderstanding. We're just here to see the satellite. Oh, you're just here to see the satellite, are you? Well, I got news for you, son. This is the scene of a major accident, not something to gawk at. But the satellite crashed over a year ago. Surely it can't still be dangerous. That's where you're wrong. They say there was some kind of nuclear reactor on board. Got broken during the crash or something. The satellite operator closed off the force since then. They say cleaning up all that radiation could take years. It's not safe for people like you to go poking around. Look, I'm not good with technical mumbo-jumbo, but this flyer explains everything. Now take it and get out of here before I arrest you for trespassing. Oh, well, I guess we could go back to the station, Jacob. At least we had a nice walk. Jacob, I've been looking everywhere for you. What on earth were you all doing all the way out here? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I need your help. You'll see, I lost something while I was taking a stroll on Elmwood Avenue. And since nobody has a better eye for finding stuff than you, Jacob, I guess we could look for it together and make a warrant for your time. Nice, I got some coins. And I leveled up. Messy hair, what the hell? Look at all these suspects. Holy crap. 8 in total. So it's 5 from chapters 1 and 3, plus the 3 from the, the additional investigation. Holy cow, I did not even... Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh. Grapes fan cap. Newspaper, grapes, exit, olive oil. Mustard and speaker. I admit that kneeling over dead at a dinner table isn't exactly common, but I can't see anything suspicious about the body Martini. Are there any signs of a foul play? Well, there are obvious no signs of trauma. Clearly, the guy wasn't stabbed or shot. It looks like he's been in good shape. An autopsy should reveal whether he had underlying health problems or whether he was dealing with something more sinister. Just give me a few hours, Jacob. Great, in the 18 freaking hours. Oh, it's only 9 hours. Okay. Whew. I got a little carried away for a second. Okay. Pinwheel. Puzzle pieces. Glasses. Oh, I accidentally clicked on the puzzle pieces. Tennis racket, that's not my best performance, but not my worst either. Is that what you lost, Detective Jones? I'm afraid it's broken. Yes, I think that might be it. Dress, Jacob. Do you think you could fix that thing up for me? Of course. Let's go. Man, I've been grinding for stars to finish up case 2. Oh, it's a puzzle piece. Detective Jones, is that a puzzle with your face on it? Why, that's exactly what it appears to be, Jacob. How strange. Perhaps recovering the writing might clarify things. Dude, I love the background for Old Friends, New Beginnings. It's actually really nice. Ta-da! I'm throwing a party to celebrate your return, Jacob. I know it's been a headache since you returned, so I figure a proper celebration was well overdue. So that's what this wild goose chase was all about. Well, a party sounds party sweet. I could do with a beer. Great, you should swing by the office to grab your stuff, Jacob. I'll see you at mine later. Okay. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in 9 hours. This is Galaxy Nail 2025. Over and out. Alright folks, we are back. Let's go ahead and get the results from Martini. Well, Jacob, this evening didn't turn out to be such a disappointment after all. I guess the natural causes aren't to blame here. Was the man from the restaurant murdered? That I don't know yet for sure, but I do know a man in perfect health doesn't go into cardiac arrest. His death was in fact triggered by implexicity consuming a vast quantity of blood pressure medicine called FD. Amlodipine. Why does that name sound familiar? Jacob, you're right. Amlodipine is the drug Nathan said was missing from the zoo. Exactly, but what's interesting is that the amlodipine would normally be fatal, even in such large quantities. For the drug to have prompted cardiac arrest so quickly, the victim would have needed to ingest some kind of activating agent, something which multiplied the drug's potency. My guess is that it was something he drank, but I can't be sure. I think we might be able to help out there, Martini. We already met one of the waiters who works at the steakhouse. With any luck, he might be able to tell us what the victim drank before he died. And we might even be able to get an ID. Let's talk to Tyler, Jacob. Okay. Oh crap, if you're here again, does this mean that dude was murdered, W. Jacob? We're still in the preliminary stages of our investigation, Tyler. Can you identify the victim? Oh yeah, that's Mr. O'Connell. He was my buddy's dad. He turned this place into the second home over the past few weeks. The dude was doing pretty badly, going through a divorce, you know. His wife was trying to get custody of the kids. He was getting pretty bummed out. Honestly, I felt bad for the guy today. I even offered him a cola on the house, but as usual, he brought his own can of Rocket Cal. We don't serve it here, you see. So, he did drink something. Martine was right. Where's that can of Rocket Cal now? Oh, I just cleared that table. I just put everything in the trash. Feel free to have a look around for it and help yourself to a burger while you're at it. Interesting. Jake, I guess this must be the trash can Tyler told us about. Let's see if Mr. O'Connor's soda can still be in there. Okay. That's definitely a can of Rocket Candy you found in the trash, Jacob. The question is, could this be amplified the fatal reaction of Mr. Connell had the amplitude? Martini should be able to find out. Let's scan there. Okay. 6 hours. Okay, I'll see you guys in 6 hours. This is Galaxy Nail 2025. Over and out. Alright, folks, we are back. Let's go and get the results from Martini. Jacob, this can of Rocket Cal was the missing leak I needed. Firstly, the saliva on the rim can belong to Mr. O'Connor, so he definitely drank from it. Secondly, I found deposits of amlodine at the bottom of the can. So our dead guy mixed the two together. Is that what killed him? Definitely. The amount of caffeine in Rocket Cal would have boosted the effect of amlodine tenfold, including cardiac arrest, almost instantly. So the mixing of amlodine and the Rocket Cal gives you a lethal weapon. No wonder Nathan was worried about the missing shipment of the drug. There's one problem, however. It's impossible to know whether Mr. O'Connor will only mix the two ingredients together to end his own life, or if someone else made that decision for him. So we don't know if we're dealing with a suicide or murder. I'm afraid not. I talked to the chief and she thinks it warrants further investigation, but she doesn't think it's worth our time. Another predicament will handle things from here. Well, let's just hope it was suicide, Jacob. Else we might have a bigger problem in our hands. Oh, Jacob, you're still here? Well, while I have you, I wanted to congratulate you again. Jones had told me a lot about you, so much so that I thought he might be exaggerating, but I see now that he wasn't. I'm glad to have you on the team. Well, I won't delay you any longer. I think Jones has a pair party for you, hasn't he? Have a great evening, Jacob. Alrighty. Jacob, finally, we're just about to start the champagne without you. It's great to see you, Jacob. I was afraid we wouldn't be able to make it, but baby Sammy's finally feeling better. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. What a lovely way to end a busy day. I'm kind of bummed that we didn't manage to see the satellite, though. I've been looking forward to it for ages. Oh, come on, just a hunk of metal. Besides, it's time for a toast. Jacob, here's to old friends and new beginnings. To old friends and new beginnings. Now, who wants to try out my new VR headset? Well, it's been quite a party, Jacob, and thanks again for partnering with me on my first shift. I'm still puzzled by Miss O'Connor's death, though, even if all the signs do point towards suicide. Anyways, guess there's nothing more than we can do about it tonight. But we better keep an eye out for that missing shipment of Amphibian Jacob. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for our Old Friends and New Beginnings 2 of 6. We're going to be going on to the next case. Oh. This is Galaxy Nail 2025. We're out.